If you want to pretend to be Gypsy Rose or something.
Yeah, I would love to see you pretend to be Gypsy Rose, whatever the hell that is.
That would just be me being like, hey.
That's all we need on this episode of Bells and Whistles Podcast. We go through 5 people in the news, and we tell them what Pokemon there is. Do you want to know what Pokemon Gypsy Rose is? And we also play another fresh round of Pokedoku. All that and much, much more on this episode on a Bells and Whistles Podcast. Run that intro!
Give him the old spit in your eye.
Gravel in your guts and spit in your eye. Gravel in your guts and
Spit in your eye.
The song that's from?
Fast Car.
No, it's a boy named Sue.
Boy named Sue. Oh, shit.
A Boy Named Sue. You guys know that's... Hey, guys. Hey, 10 points in the comments if you know the song A Boy Named Sue.
What do they get to save their points up for? Is it like Chuck E. Cheese?
Yeah, eventually you can get a Starbucks gift card. It's true.
Oh, I'll do
I'm
it.
sick.
I'll do it. Welcome back to the Bells and Whistles
No,
podcast.
you can't go changing everybody's bits
Oh,
around
why
just
not?
willy nilly.
Why
First, you
not?
started off last year saying run
that intro at the same time. as
Yeah,
you.
how dare you?
Well,
The run the intro is
I do at the
is
same
fine.
time, but like that and so much more.
Yeah, exactly.
On
What is
Disney
it?
Channel.
Welcome back to the Bells and Whistles podcast. Ryan
You were
Quigley from
coughing.
Burning.
I wanted to try and
Okay.
I'm trying to get upward mobility.
You're trying to
This
show
job.
your range. How are you? Are you okay? This is full disclosure. We haven't recorded a podcast since December 22nd, 2023. Would you believe it?
I know. It's been
Damn near
almost a month. Damn near a month. No, I'm okay.
And can I tell you?
Yeah.
I needed a break.
I've never been so unhappy to come back.
It's really true. What I've learned about myself is I really don't enjoy this.
We're working on it. We're
No.
getting, one of these days we're going to have a whole team of people that don't enjoy it.
Who are looking for upward mobility. No. It's good. It is good to be back. We're approaching 100 episodes.
Are we really?
Isn't that disgusting?
Oh, that's upsetting.
Yeah.
That's upsetting.
How sad.
What do when do you think we learn our lesson?
I don't know. But a special the Happy New Year's that you've been hearing have all been bullshit. This is
Yes.
a true Happy New Year.
This is
Welcome
a-
back.
this is a real
It is
one.
good to be back. We
Yeah.
missed you. Thank you for the support through our little hiatus.
But
it's good.
it wasn't really a hiatus for them. They still got a thing every week,
No,
right?
but they didn't get anything fresh.
Uh-huh.
It lacked
right from the table. Well, that's why
a
we're
little
coming at you
something.
today with something right from the headline.
Yeah,
huh?
do we have any banter, or are we going to hop right into it?
I mean, I've got. If you wanted to ask about how I'm doing, I went to
What'd you do?
I've been having all my check-ins, all my doctor's check-ins.
Your doctor
Feels like I do that every damn week, and it's true. But
Yeah,
I
you
went and
do.
got
Sick
a
boy.
little allergy test. I got on my allergy.
Anything new? Any news?
Test. Well, they, I told you last time, they were testing me, and they pricked me all over, and they were like,
Pricked
"Yeah,
you
I don't
all
know
over.
what that is. I don't know what it is."
Yeah, they're like they had no clue what was happening.
So I was like, "Okay,
Poor
let's
bastards.
get a blood test done."
That's where you got to go.
That's where I get the blood test. Let's get some actual numbers
Right.
looking at this. So I was, I
It's
sent
either
it
that
off-
or anal suppository.
yes.
There's only 2 ways.
and God knows I'm saving that second one for a rainy
Marriage.
day.
You're saving that for
Saving
marriage?
that for marriage. Yeah.
Yeah.
No.
Insurance only covers one. So you got to do when you really need it.
No, so I got the blood test, and I went in for not even for the allergy thing. Like I went in for a pulmonology appointment.
Are you just a sucker for these people?
I-
Because they're throwing every test,
They
single
want to
thing
know.
at you.
They want to know what's going on with me, and
Wow.
and I've decided it's about damn time I figure it out.
I'm jealous. I'm
Yeah.
inspired. I need to go to the doctor.
No, well, clearly you don't, because when I got to this place, I went to the pulmonologist,
Yeah.
and they had me do a little test where they put a breathing machine on you, and they make you walk up one step over and over again, up and down, up and down, up and
Yeah.
down, and then it's like the fitness gram pacer test. Some robot man is saying, "Now speed up." You're like, and so I do the test, and I walk in,
Yeah.
and the pulmonologist is like, "Okay, so how are you feeling?" I'm like, "I feel okay." And she says, okay, because according to this test, like, you died on that machine.
Really?
They're like, you are on your last legs.
Oh my God.
If what we're seeing here is to be believed.
Good Lord.
And I said, well, I've never felt better. And they're like, let me take a listen to you.
Okay.
They listen to my lungs. They listen to my back. They look at me. They're like, yeah, I don't understand it. You are breathing perfectly fine.
Wait,
There's
so it
nothing
was just like
wrong
your
with you."
heart rate?
No, it's like my breathing.
Your breathing.
My breathing itself. They're like, you've got no asthma. There's nothing wrong when I listen to you. And she says, I think there might be, we're kind of discovering there's personality types, so to speak, when it comes to all your things, asthma, eczema, allergies. Everybody gets a little
You're an
Pokemon
extrovert.
type. You're an extrovert. Exactly. God willing, huh? And they said there's a type that we're talking about where
Right.
it's people that test incredibly high on all tests,
Okay.
but they're actually kind of perfectly fine. It's just
Right.
that the tests register them really like they're awful.
So okay. So
and she's like, let's check your blood work for your allergy stuff.
right.
And she's like, I have a little theory. So she checks the blood work for my allergies, and she says, yeah, it's the same thing with this.
So
She's like,
you're telling me that this doctor is alleging that you might not actually be allergic to anything.
she's alleging that if I am allergic to anything, it's been like very minimal the whole time, and I'm just someone that tests incredibly high. Because she's like, if like this thing right here says that you can't eat anything.
Right.
Yeah,
That's
like-
how it's always
Yeah,
been.
it's like
though.
this test right here says that you can't have milk, you can't have fish, you can't have wheat.
Have you
or
ever
any of
had
this
like
shit.
a bad allergic reaction?
When I was maybe 3, 4, 5 years old, but like
This.
yeah.
Oh my! Are you outraged?
Of course I'm outraged. I burned the whole building down.
Oh my God!
No, I was, and she's like, now here's
This
the
is like
thing.
a Luke, I am your father.
Yeah,
moment.
no, Luke. She's like, now here's the thing. She's like, I would love to support you however I can through this, but this theory that I'm proposing is, not widely accepted.
Also, here's your ivermectin.
Yeah. So
Wow.
you're gonna have to, you're gonna have to
Unbelievable.
find people that believe that this is the case with you, because at least with allergists, like they're gonna see these numbers and they're not gonna allow you to do anything. They would not allow you
Wow.
to eat
So
anything if they knew that.
they're
you were
not
eating this
even
stuff.
willing to do like the test where they feed you something slowly.
Like you have to be prescribed that in order to
Right.
do that. And I'm
She
gonna have
can't
to,
prescribe.
She can't do it. She's like a
Who is
asthma,
she?
She's
This
an
is just a
asthma
lady.
person. She's like an
she's
asthma
a,
person.
She's an asthma person. She can't refer you to anybody.
She was gonna try to. So we'll see.
This
We'll
is
see what
exciting
happens.
to
It's
me.
very exciting if
This
you're
is
up.
exciting.
If
to
you're
me.
into the saga of my health,
Wow.
this is very exciting news.
Wow. Okay.
So but
that wasn't very funny.
it wasn't very funny. Well, it should have stopped when I told the story of going up and down the thing, because that was the bit. But then I was like, oh, I actually haven't told Ryan this yet.
Wow, that's
So,
fascinating.
No, it's very exciting.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah. So if you're still watching,
Yeah, really, guys. Yeah. I regret asking about the banter. I wish you told me that before the cameras. No, that's fun.
here we'll just cut all this out,
So today, folks,
and we're back.
so today, folks, what we're doing is we're doing a new. So you've
type
seen
of
we
show
do
here.
we do the generations. We do like just general reviews. We do the draft.
The drafts.
Etc.
Yes.
So we're trying this new thing where
Tier lists.
And in the past, what we've done, the tier list we do,
Mhm.
and in the past, what we've done is we'll say, okay, here is this thing. What are they as Pokemon?
Yes. Yes.
Whatever what is the video game that we did as Pokemon?
We did Elden Ring.
We did Elden Ring
Yes.
as Pokemon, etc. We're gonna try and make it a little broader, and we're gonna
Broader.
try and make it topical. So
More
what
for
we're gonna
everyone.
do is every time we do one of these episodes, we're picking like 5 people who've been in the news of late,
Yeah.
in the zeitgeist,
Yeah.
in the scuttlebutt.
Yeah.
And we're gonna do them as Pokemon, so we get to talk about the news.
Yes.
Okay, so you can stay informed.
Stay informed.
we have
Exactly.
an
Because
obligation
this is
to
why you
inform our
came. This is
audience.
why you came to this show.
I know. I always say never get your news from the Bells and Whistles podcast, but I think we
Now,
should start today.
This time, actually, you will.
Yeah.
So, welcome to our new show as Pokemon.
As Pokemon,
We've got a
children.
whole new
Well, hold
setup
on.
here. We gotta
make
do
it a little
this.
bigger.
Yeah.
I can't. You got it. Hey, that's what she said, huh? You like that?
Yeah, Galen's gonna like that one.
Yeah. All right. Now you're the
worked-
captain of this ship.
I worked very hard on this.
We're just doing 5 people who are in the news.
We got 5 people that are in the news as of late in the cultural zeitgeist. I've kept them in my holding chamber.
Ephraim was obsessed with this stupid holding. He can't just do a simple fucking background. He can't just grab this simple fucking JPEG. He's got to put some stupid dumbass twist.
I've got my holding chamber, you see.
And by the way-
I've kept my 5 little subjects in there.
This is lovely. This is going to be impossible for Neil to clip.
My holding chamber.
Okay, sure.
Neil is going to clip this, and it's going to be great.
Yeah.
So let's see what we have, what the lab, my little assistant over here, has dug up for me today, you see.
Am I? So I'm the assistant.
You're
Would
Igor.
I'm Igor. I was going to say, am I a hot, sexy secretary or am I Igor?
You could be either one if you want.
I want to be a combination of both. I want to be sexy Igor.
It's Igor with big old honkers.
Big old tits.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. So,
Yes, master.
what have you found for me today? Our first subject that we will throw through the pokey fire
Yeah, what do we got?
is Gypsy Rose
Gypsy
Blanchard.
Rose Blanchard.
Free into the world, baby.
She's free. If you look at my Twitter, I've been tweeting free Gypsy Rose for years.
Gypsy Rose.
Gypsy Rose, what a ridiculous story. Did you watch any of the documentaries?
I watched every single damn
Oh
one.
my god.
I loved it.
What's your honest take on Gypsy
I
Rose?
think there's I got to tell you, I don't think there's ever been a more sympathetic person. than Gypsy
if you
Rose
had to
Blanchard.
pick one murderer to hang out
Yeah.
with.
Oh, she's just the best.
So
I
my god.
I think she sounds hilarious. Nobody
Oh
ever
my
talks about her
goodness.
funny little voice.
No.
I think she's great.
Yeah.
I think the stuff with her and her new boo, that's
Yeah.
amazing.
Right? Oh my god.
Her coming out and
it came out that she was getting all this dick.
Yeah, well,
after
the
she was
thing that
free.
she said in the
Right.
Instagram comment,
Yeah.
where she's like, "That's right, the D is fire," and I was like, "You get it, girl.
Oh my
Go
god.
and get it."
Oh my god. She resents
Locked
people.
away all that time. You gotta think that she's
Happens to the best of
hurting
us.
pretty badly, huh?
Oh my god. Yeah, no. I mean, hats off to her
Yeah.
for convincing that crazy vampire guy to kill her mom. Hats off. Well done. Great.
I think it's the greatest
obviously it's
heist.
horrible. It's not
It's
cool
not
to
good
joke
at all.
about,
It's not good.
and she
It's
was
not good at all.
abused.
Yes.
She is something of a victim, but also something of a murderer. Right? A little bit of
I mean,
both.
isn't every victim both in a way?
Yeah, I guess so. So, in terms of Pokemon, who would Gypsy Rose be as a Pokemon?
Yeah.
So,
So I
what do
have
you got?
I have 2 initial ideas that I want
Okay.
to throw our way.
Okay.
Right?
Yeah, hit me.
And then you might have some that we can drag in there, right?
Okay.
So the first thing that I thought of, happiness.
Happening. Hip happening.
There's a couple of reasons.
I
why.
see what you're saying.
There's
yeah,
a couple of
sure.
reasons why I went this direction.
Yes.
One, there's something about what's happened to this poor woman
Right.
that to me feels like she will forever be a child.
Oh yeah,
Uh-huh.
a little. How dark? How dark on this Pokemon podcast? Good lord. Okay. Ooh.
We'll always associate her with what happened to her when she was younger, right?
Yes.
So here we are. I thought we got to have a little one, tiny one.
And I'll
for
say
her.
this:
Yes.
very similar to Happini having a false reality that rock is an egg.
Exactly.
Gypsy Rose
Uh-huh.
thought she couldn't
Thought
walk.
she couldn't.
So there's a kinship
So there's
there.
a kinship there.
Yeah.
Her mother, a Chansey, a Blissey,
Right.
very associated with the medical industry.
Sure.
So I think there's lots to be,
Obese.
Look, this is the one I was most worried about.
No, this was the one that I was like, we have to lead with Gypsy Rose. All right, so we have Happiny. Who else?
We have
we got?
Happiny. And then the obvious one here. Oh, we'll switch Happiny out. The other obvious one is Cubone.
Cubone is on my list.
Cubone has to be on the list.
Cubone is absolutely
for
on my
just
list.
obvious reasons.
Mom is dead, and she continues to wear the skull on her book
rocks
tour.
around with the story.
Yeah,
The
it's
story.
true.
And also, a great physical attack.
A
ground type,
Yeah.
grounded, perhaps.
Yeah, I don't know how grounded Gypsy Rose
Well,
is.
the
The poor thing.
Nowadays, perhaps not.
The only other one that I had on my list, and this is a mean one. This
Here,
is a
you
little
want me
bit
to throw it on there.
This is a little bit of a mean one. Can we throw Spritzy over there? Just put a side by side for me.
a spritzy.
Throw a Spritzy
Can
up
I
there
see
for
a
me.
spritzy,
Can I get it? Can I
please?
get a Spritzy?
Spritzy Pokemon.
Or you could even go Aromatisse, whatever your pleasure is.
Oh.
But just
here we go. Here we go.
do you know what I'm saying?
Big old head. There you go.
You know what I'm talking about? Are you
Yes.
picking up what I'm putting down at all?
No, I kind of see it.
It's the face. It's the little bit of the nose situation.
Spritzy has always felt to me kind of
and
like
also,
just, you know,
everybody knows that Spritzy's a serial manipulator.
No, you know, Spritzy has a lot of that kind of like Disney magic princess type thing
Right.
going on. That was big for Gypsy Rose too.
Into BDSM.
I knew that about Gypsy Rose. I don't know if I knew that about Spritzy. You know, this thing's got a whip.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Okay, good.
I think we did a good job.
That was
with
good.
this
I think
one,
we
huh?
covered all our bases there.
Covered all of our bases.
Who's the
here.
next
All right,
contestant?
next. Come on, Igor.
Yeah.
Let's get rid of that. Cubone. Next up on our list are in our holding chamber.
One of my heroes.
One of our heroes, huh? Vivek Ramaswamy.
Vivek Ramaswamy. Oh, babe. It's really sad that he won't be president, isn't it? It's really an unfortunate thing.
Well, you see, a lot of people want him to be the VP. A lot of people want him to be the VP for
I mean,
Trump.
it would make sense. He immediately, the second he
Boom.
dropped out, he started sucking Trump right
Yeah.
off. Which, I mean, like, that's just like what you got to do.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
It's unfortunate. You got.
I mean, I'm sure all of them
if you're
going
gonna root for your
probably
team,
going to do that.
Sure
but
they are.
He always, to me, felt like he was going for. I mean, he's a slimy little guy.
He's a slimy
because
little
what
slimer.
he was doing was
Yeah.
waiting for Trump to get, eliminated.
Yes.
All the charges happen. He gets eliminated. All his people go flock to him.
That's what he was doing.
Because he's just Trump light.
Right. But, see, that's what I'm trying to do with you. I'm waiting for your downfall. I anticipate taking all of your success.
Well, apparently, according to my doctors, it won't be long.
Good. Who do you got for Vivek? Because this is an odd one, but it's important that for us to cover politics.
Could you believe I almost suggested when we were thinking of more of these that we put Nikki Haley on here too?
Nikki Haley could have been fun. I'm sure we'll do Nikki Haley someday.
We'll do her next week.
She's not dropped out yet,
Yeah,
is she?
she'll do the New
She's
Hampshire
still-
one.
yeah.
Then she'll drop.
Yeah, then she'll drop out after the big ham.
Yeah, with Vivek, I thought there's I thought there's no way that we could do anybody who was fully evolved.
Oh,
To me, he doesn't feel like that.
Okay.
But he's not young. He's not a little guy. So
All
I'm
right.
looking for middle tier.
Yeah,
I'm
okay.
looking for middle tier guys.
I'm understanding.
Me, personally, I landed
My taste.
on Morgram.
Morgram, I see it. It's a little evil, but not strong at all.
Not strong enough.
Just, like slimy,
a
evil,
little,
sharp
a little,
teeth.
A little evil, a little sharp.
Yeah.
He's flocking around the bigger guys.
Yeah.
He's always, Vivek feels to me like the kind of, he's kind of a sidekick bully,
Yeah.
right? He's kind of like, yeah, and you in one army.
Yeah. He's behind the big guy.
Yeah.
Saying, that's right.
Yeah. So that's where I landed with Morgram.
I like that.
I had another one.
You do, you know.
I do have another one.
Who you got?
Just in case.
Because I have two.
You have two.
Yeah.
My other one is Hisui Sneasler or Sneasler.
That's the winner right there.
Yeah.
That's an excellent pull.
Yeah.
That's who it is.
It's probably Hisui Sneasel.
Yeah.
Just down to like there's something oddly a little feminine about him.
Yeah. There's something that has a little bit of estrogen to it.
There's a little
that you're like,
yeah, he's a little, again, kind of a sidekick guy, but the poison aspect helps too in all this.
And he is a fighter.
He's a fighter
for what he believes
in. Yeah, I mean,
in.
believes in and for the right causes.
He'll be on the right side of history, surely.
He's a fighter because he stayed as long as he did. Nobody thought he was going to make it this far.
Yeah, I do agree with you.
Exactly.
I like that.
That's where I landed.
And you know what?
He's got one ear that's longer than the other. What do you think?
Okay, so I'll tell you. I know you said that you're looking for the middle stage one. These are not good, by the way, so you should really zoom past it. So I want to call out Bennett. There's something Bennett about the evil sort of
Bennett.
Just the sort of small, icky.
Oh, this is a fair one. Look, they got the same smile.
They have the same evil kind of unsettling smile. That you're just like, oh, you're up to no good, aren't you?
Yeah, and you wish,
know?
and you wish you could kind of zip his mouth.
Yeah,
shut
you
a
wish you
little
could
bit.
zip his mouth shut. Yeah, no, he looks like he's also made of fabric. And then the last one I had,
he's stuffed with cotton.
there's something. Yeah, there's like a scarecrow
There's
stuffed
something,
toy.
he's something of a straw man.
Yeah.
Isn't he?
The other one I had, I know we're straying away from the fully evolved ones. Just this is again a look one, a forehead.
That's just
thing.
what I
can,
did.
Can you look for throw up a simi sage for me? Throw up a simi sage for me, please.
You know what? Can we get a simi sage in the chat?
Can I get a
please?
simi sage? Survey
Oh,
says,
this is pretty good.
show me a simi sage,
Oh,
will
come on.
you?
There we go.
You know,
Yeah, there we go.
There's something about the head. There's something about the head. There's something about him, acting tough, but everybody hates this Pokemon. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And it's just like,
This,
ew,
honest
dog.
to God, this is what I kind of imagine Vivek looks like when he walks out of the shower.
Yeah.
He's got, he's got his sweatpants on, no shirt,
Yep.
hairy shoulders,
Yeah.
and like a hair that's like, zoop.
Yep.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying.
No, I think these are some of our best
This
polls.
is we're on fire to start the new
to
year.
start the new year. Wow,
Yeah.
zowie.
Okay.
All right.
Who's the next contestant?
All right, our
Masta?
next victim, huh?
Okay.
If you will. So let's get this guy out of here. Bye-bye, Vivek. Coming up next, coming in strong. One that I didn't really have a lot. We didn't have great ones.
This is not a
for,
good one, but we should talk about it on the
should talk
podcast.
about him. Katt Williams,
Katt
everybody.
Fucking Williams.
Katt Williams. I didn't know that this guy was trending until like 15 minutes ago. So tell me, what's going on with Katt Williams?
Katt Williams has quickly become one of my comedy idols. I've probably seen one Katt Williams special in my life, but he a couple weeks ago put out an interview with Shannon Sharp on Club Shay Shay. You don't know who Shannon Sharp is. Shannon Sharp is
I don't know Shannon Sharp. I do know Club Shay Shay.
He did a damn near 3-hour interview on Club Shay Shay where he just
ripping
roasted
everybody apart.
the fucking business. I wrote down a couple notes that he said. He said what he's doing is he's alleging that there is something of an Illuminati sort of running the industry.
The comedy business or
he'll-
like everything?
Show business.
Show business.
Okay. Like what happened to Dave Chappelle. He said that's not an incident.
Wow.
So just a couple quick hits. He said that Kevin Hart is an industry plant. Everything that he declined went to Kevin Hart.
Wow.
He was the first choice for everything except Kevin Hart.
Talk about a guy who's just the perfect industry plant, though.
Oh my God, he's unbelievable.
Amazing.
He's a cajillionaire, whatever. He survived the gay tweets.
He survived 9/11.
He alleges that Harvey Weinstein publicly asked to suck his penis. Katt Williams said these are all things that he said. He said that he was
Publicly?
in his agency in front of everyone. Harvey Weinstein asked to suck Katt Williams' penis. He says that happened.
What a guy! The guy to suck his penis. Who better than Katt Williams?
He said that P. Diddy asked to fuck him in the ass. He said that Chris Tucker was on Epstein Island. He roasts Steve Harvey, Earthquake, Ricky Smiley, Michael Blackson.
What does he say about Steve Harvey?
He just says Steve Harvey is a fucking fraud. He said Steve Harvey, like, how he always lies. He always talks about how I don't know if what's true, what's not. This is what Katt Williams alleges is true.
Yeah.
Steve Harvey talks about how he used to be homeless. He says
Yes.
Steve Harvey was never homeless. He said he's a fraud. He said he doesn't
man.
do stand-up comedy. He says he stopped doing stand-up comedy because he had 7 TV shows. Katt Williams is like, he stopped doing stand-up comedy before he got the TV shows. He did it because he ran out of material.
Yeah.
Oh my God. He roasts all these comedians. He roasts the industry, and he just talks about how he's like one of the most successful. He alleges that he's one of the richest men to ever live. This is a small one.
You know what? We can't argue with him.
And he said this. He alleges to be something like of a super genius. He said he was like he could have gone to college at the age of 12. He said he was like a super genius. He emancipated himself from his family when he was 13 years old and went to live in Miami, selling drugs and being a pimp for years. But my favorite fun fact is that he claims from the ages of 8 to 12 that he read approximately 3,000 books a year. Which, like, at first glance, you catch yourself watching this interview and you're like, wow, that's incredible. And then you say, hang on a second. That's 8 books a day with no off days. That's fucking unbelievable. So, regardless of whether it is true or not, Katt Williams is a personality that I am trying to absorb a little bit of in my 2024.
Yes.
One of my heroes.
Have a little bit. I hope you started reading today.
Oh, my God.
We're taking you away from your schedule.
I don't think I've read 8 books in the past 8 years, to tell you the truth. I need a Katt Williams poster, folks. Send me a good Katt Williams poster. So Katt Williams as a Pokemon. What
do you got? Because I thought long and hard, and I'm not crazy about what I picked, but I do think it'll make you laugh.
Okay, so who I picked is I picked someone scrappy. I picked someone who's like a good fighter, and I picked someone who's a little bit funny and also tiny. Because Katt Williams is 5'6". I picked Pancham.
Pancham, baby.
Pancham is
Come
who
on.
I picked in the best way possible. There's no. He alleges that he could run like a crazy 40 time, and no one believed him. And he dropped a video of him sprinting in a parking lot the next day. It's just like, look at it. There's similar.
No, there's definitely
scrappiness in their eyes.
Something about him where he's begging you to challenge him.
Oh my God.
He's dare me.
Oh
dare
my
me to do
God.
it. I'll do it.
Yes.
And that's exactly what exists within Pancham.
Yep.
This is great. I do wish that Pancham captured more of the look.
Yes. No, you're absolutely right.
Which is why I have.
Who do you have?
Which is why I have. Come on, get out of here. Get the fuck out of here. Ah.
Good Lord.
Why I have. Watchog.
There's a little something going on there. I'm actually kind of impressed. How did you land here?
I thought long and hard for a second. And I said,
There's
all right.
something about the facial construction
What
of
is it that
Watchog.
he's doing here? Because I kept looking for hair, right?
Right.
And then I was like, well, what's his face doing?
Yeah.
And then I thought, well, what's the most like little judgmental,
Yeah.
angry guy I
Yeah.
could think of with Pokemon? And I landed with Watchog.
I tell you, I can't quite put words to why, but this is very good. I'm thoroughly impressed because Katt Williams was a hard one. I just knew we had to talk about Katt Williams for a
I
second.
know.
Oh my goodness!
It's kind of I'm excited by my own power.
If there's one thing, we never asked you guys to send this stuff to celebrities, but get this in front of Katt Williams. No, this is very good. All right, who's
awesome.
next?
Keep on keeping on. We've got 2 more after this. Rygor.
Rygor.
All right. Coming up next, one that I'm very excited to talk about. Nobody else is going to want to talk about.
Right, that's okay.
Nathan Fielder.
Nathan Fielder, man. What a king.
My God.
Because the curse just ended.
The curse just ended
I'm
last week.
only 3 episodes in because they kicked me off of Showtime.
They did.
Because they had Showtime every time.
Uh-huh.
And then that ended December 16th
You got to go to Paramount Plus.
But I think if you have Paramount Plus, you need to pay extra to get the Showtime stuff. I think. I haven't checked. I haven't tried.
Check it out.
I've been knee deep in Better Call Saul.
Better Call Saul is a fantastic show. Unfortunately, it ended. We're not talking about Better Call Saul. We'll have its own episode later on.
Do you want to know who Gus Fring is as a Pokemon? Go ahead. All right. Talk about Nathan Fielder.
Nathan Fielder. The curse ended, right? What if you don't want the curse spoiled for you? You should skip
to the next chapter.
Skip to the next chapter
today,
and we won't spoil anything.
Spoilers are bound. I'm about to get spoiled shamelessly.
You're about to get spoiled.
I'll watch the damn thing anyway. Sorry, Connie.
The curse is for me one of the most fascinating, exciting, best TV shows I've seen.
Okay.
Past 5 years.
Because I was gonna say if you didn't throw in best, I was like, oh, you dirty dog.
It's best. It's best.
Okay.
It's spectacular.
Okay.
And the whole the first 9 episodes, you're like, this is amazing. This is so crazy. I can't imagine what they're gonna do.
Right.
And in the 10th episode, the last episode, they do something that is so fucking outlandish that I think, to me, it's genius. To me, it's the most genius thing they could have done. Yeah. I think you would be furious.
It would
I think it would
me.
make you furious.
Okay.
What do you? I want, if you've seen it, or don't care about seeing it, Ryan, what do you think? I'm going to tell you kind of where it goes, and then I want to ask you where you think it's going to end.
Okay,
right?
sure.
So they start making the show. In the last thing that you saw, in the 3rd episode, they hired the guy who used to work at the coffee shop to come and be guard, right?
Yes.
And he's sitting out there. He's with the guns.
Yes.
They get rid of him because he's scaring off shoplifters.
Okay.
And Emma Stone doesn't want to is so woke, so to speak, that she feels like the shoplifters are underprivileged. So she sets up a
Okay.
thing where anybody can steal from that store and she'll pay for it. So people
Okay.
keep coming in and stealing all this stuff. They're losing like $20,000 every week because
Okay.
people just know that they can come and steal all this stuff. The show gets picked up. All this stuff gets picked up. They start making their show about flipping things, and it becomes more and more clear that they're really only interested in seeing Emma Stone's character on it. And Nathan Fielder is just an idiot. They send him to a comedy class. They send him to a comedy class that he goes to and gets kicked out of.
Okay.
And they keep framing it. They change the show's name to The Green Queen.
Okay.
And they say every queen needs her jester. That's the tagline.
Okay.
Emma Stone gets in more and more trouble with all the Native American people that she brings in.
Sure.
Because she's just completely oblivious to what they actually want.
Right.
She essentially bribes the artist woman that she's friends with to tell her to say that she's an artist. So by the end of it, this woman's career is completely compromised.
Okay.
And nobody takes her seriously, and so she stops doing art.
Right.
So the 10th episode happens right as the pilot has premiered. So the 9th episode ends with the premiere, and in the pilot episode, she has a whole thing where she talks about how she thinks Emma Stone, talks about her husband, Nathan Fielder, and says she thinks he's the dumbest motherfucker in the world. She's talking about how much she hates him.
Wait, why is she doing that?
Because she honestly has grown to hate him over the course of the entire series.
Oh my God. Okay.
The 9th episode ends where they're showing it, right? But this is before it's aired.
Okay.
And they've cut all that stuff out. And she says, "No, I want it in there. I want him to see it." Nathan Fielder comes in, watches the entire thing. The episode ends where he storms out. 5 seconds later, he comes back in and he says, "I agree with everything you just said. I think I'm pathetic. I think I'm a worm. I'm nothing without you." He has this monologue that is like some of the best acting you've ever seen. It's like remarkable.
Okay.
So it finishes the 10th episode 9 months later. What do you think happens after the 10th episode? After the 9th episode? Where do you think they're going after it premieres and you've seen this stuff? Because I'm telling you, whatever outlandish thing you could say is 10 times more than 10 times less than what they do.
Does it have anything to do with the Native American stuff?
Not really.
Not really. Okay. Are they still together?
They are still together.
They're still together. Are they happy or no?
They are happy. I'll give you this. She's pregnant. She's about to have a baby.
Pregnant. She's
Yeah.
about to have a baby.
Uh-huh.
I have no idea. You have to tell me.
Okay. It starts with Rachel Ray.
You got Rachel Ray?
They got Rachel Ray
Okay.
to do a segment with the two of them in the background. And they're her guests. But the real guest that she's interested in is she's got the guy who played Tony, but not Tony Soprano, but Tone from The Sopranos. Do you know this actor? I forget his name. Or Anton or something like that.
Oh,
Yeah.
Fucking the Italian guy?
Yeah.
Furio.
Yeah, or something
Furio,
like that.
yeah.
I forget. I'm not sure if it's him, but it's like, yes, the Italian
The
guy.
handsome guy with the long hair?
He's older now.
I'm
He's
sure
but
he
he's
is.
like, yes, he's like this handsome guy.
He had an affair with Carmela.
I think so.
All right,
I
whatever.
think so. Yes, he is Aunt Rachel Ray's guest.
Okay.
And he's making meatballs.
Okay.
And she's so much more interested in talking to him than
Sure.
she is talking to Nathan Fielder and Emma Stone. She has them on a big screen in the background. Nathan Fielder says nothing the entire interview. He's just sitting there smiling.
Okay.
And she occasionally asks Emma Stone something. They finish up. They find out that the show has been. You find out the show's been picked up for another season.
Okay.
But nobody is watching it because they've only put it on the HGTV app.
pretty good.
So they're hoping
Uh-huh.
that this baby is going to ignite some, fuel some stuff,
Sure.
make it exciting. You find out that the Native American artist girl isn't making art anymore. There's all this other stuff that they kind of hint at. They fix the house up to make it for the baby, so they kind of abandon all of their eco stuff.
Okay.
Because it was too dangerous for the baby to live in.
Okay.
15 minutes into the episode,
All right.
they go to sleep. They wake up the next morning. Nathan Fielder is on the ceiling, floating in midair. He has been flipped upside down and is on the ceiling of the house and cannot get down. and they think that it's because they depressurized the house, making this baby thing, and so his gravity is literally flipped. He is sitting on the ceiling, and they spend a good 10-15 minutes in this room trying to get him down. She starts having she starts having the baby, and they call a doula to get her to the hospital.
Right.
He is upside down on the ceiling trying to help her through the door. And when he does that, he gets stuck outside the house. He's on the patio, the ceiling of the patio now.
Okay.
He tries to get into the car. The doula pulls him down, and he falls off the patio and goes flying into the air and gets stuck in a tree. So the doula takes her to the hospital to give birth. They call Benny Safdie's character to come over.
Okay.
Benny Safdie thinks that Nathan is running away from his responsibilities as a father, and gets a drone to record him in the tree, making fun of him so they can put it into the show. They call the fire department, and all these fire trucks show up to start bringing him down. But nobody understands that Nathan's not scared of falling from the tree, but is holding onto a branch for dear life, because if he lets go, he will skyrocket upwards.
Right.
So they put a net around him and chainsaw the branch off of the tree, but they don't fasten the net to anything. So the branch falls, and he shoots up into the air, goes high up into the stratosphere, suffocates, and dies right as Emma Stone is giving birth to their son. And that is the end of the entire series.
You're right. I would fucking hate that. Were you belly laughing during all of it?
It is some of the funniest shit you will ever see.
I could see it being funny.
It is,
but I do despise that from a story construction standpoint.
It is so funny. There's a moment in it where he is when he's waiting outside where he's stuck outside on the patio,
right.
And the guy comes to pick up Nathan, pick up Emma. And he's casually, his arms are crossed. He's flipped upside down. And he's like, "We're not raising our son in this house." And then the guy shows up, and he walks in, and he's coming in. He's like, Whitney, we need to get you into. Whitney, we need to get in the car. And he's bringing her into the car. And he's like, Nathan, do you want to come down? We're getting in the car now.
That's pretty good. All right, who is Nathan Fielder as a Pokemon?
I know that went on for a while, but I did want you to see that,
no,
just
that's
so we
really
can talk
funny.
about it.
That's good stuff.
Because of all that.
Okay, yes.
Because of all that, I think considering everything that Nathan does in his career,
I'm listening.
I think he needed to be a flying type because of how he flies off at the end.
Okay.
And I think he needed to be a derpy motherfucker.
Yes.
For me, it's got to be Delibird.
That's pretty good. That's pretty good. I see it. Okay.
It has to be Delibird.
Okay. All right. Okay. I see it. There's something in the eyes or whatever. A little.
He bestows gifts upon people that perhaps they don't want.
Yeah.
I think it's.
The only other one that I have that's a similar thing, a little derper. For me, I got Scraggy. just the dead eyes, the dead
Put
deadpan.
Scraggy in there. Can I see
Throw me a Scraggy, will you?
Here, let's get rid of Delibird.
Yeah. Do you see where I'm coming from?
Yes.
You know, a little deadpan.
Yeah.
Nathan for you, Scraggy for you.
Scraggy for you. I think this is amazing.
Yeah.
I think this is exactly what he would be like. You know, him showing up and when he's saying to that girl, say I love you again. In that episode, he says, say it again. I think this is good.
All
I
right,
think this
cool.
is very, very good.
All right.
All right.
Who we
now,
got next?
The last one.
Who we got?
The last one is a tough one.
Okay.
It might get us into trouble, but I felt like we couldn't go a week without talking about it, huh?
Okay.
Last one. It's the Tunneling Hasids. That's right, folks. We're going to talk about it. The Tunneling Hasids. Out in Brooklyn.
That made the tunnels.
That made the tunnels.
In Brooklyn. Do you want to tell the people what happened?
You don't know this. People discovered that a group of Hasidic Jews I think it's in Brooklyn, right?
I think it's in Brooklyn too.
Had created a series of underground tunnels.
Yeah.
And they were coming out of a sewer system. and an entire operation was shut down.
Yeah.
People aren't really sure why they were doing that. It is illegal to destroy the underground system of New York.
So they say.
Allegedly.
Allegedly.
So, when asked, the young Hasidic men said that they were sick and tired of waiting to leave synagogue.
The lines were too long.
And the lines out were too long. So they created miles and miles of underground tunnels. One must imagine, can only imagine what that process was like. Because they weren't taking off the garb either, you know, so they're all
No, they can't.
They've got I just keep thinking of that, the meme of the two guys digging, and it has like all the pile of diamonds.
Right.
And one of them is like the one who quits right before he leaves.
Exactly.
Yes. That's all but I think of these guys and the pile of diamonds is apparently the New York subway.
It's Flatbush Avenue.
Flatbush Avenue.
Oh, okay. So who you got?
Well, don't you have any observations?
I don't know if I want to touch this one with a 10-foot pole. because I didn't speak. I haven't spoken to any of these hussies.
Yes.
But I can guarantee that they're not sorry they did it. They're sorry they got caught. You know, I can guarantee.
Listen, people will say, "Oh, they're up to something," you know, and that's where anti-Semitism.
I don't think that there is a single malicious thing that these Jews are doing.
I'm telling you, if they were up to something, by all means, let them do it.
It's their call.
Have you seen the extent of those tunnels,
dude? That's what I'm saying. I hope
Go ahead.
Nobody got thrown in jail, right?
I think one of them might have got thrown in jail.
I don't think. I hope that the second that they go that an FBI, someone from the CIA comes up, like the end of Transformers: Rise of the Beast, and says, "We want you to work for your country, son." And that's what I hope. I hope that these people are in charge of invading.
There's finally going to be another subway in Brooklyn that
That's
connects you to Queens.
Oh my God! Can we please get a fucking train from LaGuardia into Brooklyn? Thank you. Oh, Jesus Christ.
So the obvious one here, unfortunately, is a lowland country. The obvious one here is, it's all about the sideburns, the digging,
and the can-do attitude.
The can-do attitude, the group mentality.
The group mentality. It's all about community.
It's all about community.
Yeah.
I can say that this is part of, these are my people.
Yeah, I can't really say
I
much.
can say this.
Spoiler alert, I don't have another Pokemon.
You don't have another Pokemon to suggest.
As a Gentile, I can't speak on it.
No, you can't.
Who
But,
am I?
these are good ones. These are, and again, people love Dugtree.
People love Dugtree. Dugtree is very funny.
I think this is more than anything very funny.
No further comment.
No further comment.
No
There you
further
go.
comment.
Well done.
Here, let's stop recording, eh?
Uh-huh.
Stop recording now. Oh, goodness.
Well, so what do you think? Is As Pokemon a segment that you want to keep seeing?
Yeah, do you guys want to get your local roundup,
wanna get your
news?
kicks?
Yeah, your news from fucking the Bells and Whistles podcast as Pokemon. This is a way to bridge all the gaps.
Exactly.
I reckon.
Yeah, I reckon too. And
Yeah.
the best part about it is that it will always be a week late.
Right? It'll never be on time. We'll always have some time to think.
Some percolation.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, no, I had fun doing this. I
Yeah.
think it was a fun thing that we
It was.
played around with.
How long have we been recording?
We're at 47 minutes.
Want to squeeze in a Pokedoku?
Let's do Pokedoku.
Let's squeeze in a Pokedoki. A Pokedoki.
Pokedoki. I didn't do last night's knowing that we would do this, so I'm excited.
You do it at midnight, don't you?
I do it at midnight.
You dirty dog. Don't show it again.
Don't call it a comeback.
Don't call it a comeback. I've been here for years.
Yeah, so let us know. And if there's anybody that you'd like to see, we don't have to do the news. We could do, there's a world where we might do, like, show characters. I had originally pitched SpongeBob. We can do all sorts of different ones.
Yeah, let us know what you want. We're
Let us know what you
clicking
want.
this now.
Hooray!
Xing out now.
Yay!
All right.
Oh, this is a master puzzle, too.
This is a master puzzle,
Which means that there's one that only has one option.
Oh, how terrifying.
Uh-huh.
How embarrassing if we don't get it.
I know.
Everybody, Pokedoku, you guys know Immaculate Grid. You know, you go over here and you say you want a flying type that Mega Evolved. Okay? You want over here a grass type that has branched evolution. You guys get it. Keep up.
Has boundary issues.
It has boundary issues. Oh my gosh. Okay, how fun.
Yeah.
So, all right. So
let's see. You want to take it Sinnoh
The idea is
evolved.
to get the most rare ones. Okay.
Sinnoh evolved by friendship.
Sinnoh evolved by friendship. So the obvious one.
It's gonna be. We can pick one of the babies.
The babies.
The babies are all. I think the babies are all evolved.
Yeah, you got Chingling.
Chingling, Munchlax,
Badu.
Badu.
Yeah.
What is Munchlax evolved by?
Happini too. Happini Tambien.
Mime Jr.
Bonsly. Bonsly. Is there a one that isn't a baby that evolves? Because Ching evolved by, so the final stage, right?
Yes.
So we could do Chimecho.
So wait, let's clarify. Evolved requires post-evolution. I see. So that would be...
But Chimecho needs to be at night. How is that at night friendship? I'm assuming that still counts.
I think that still counts.
And I think likewise, Badu needs to be daytime friendship.
Yes. Do you want to do... Chimecho feels
Chimecho?
good to me.
Chimecho.
Roselia is also a good idea.
I think if there's any other...
Maybe Mr. Mime. I don't know if I tend to
Mr.
associate
Mime.
him as an evolution.
So I think we're down to Chimecho or Mr. Mime. I feel like, because who the fuck is using Chimecho?
Exactly. No, exactly.
Let's go Chimecho, eh?
That's the one I feel most confident about. But I'm scared. What if I'm forgetting something about this?
Do you want to do it?
Well, wait. Sinnoh evolved by friendship. Chimecho came in Hoenn. So even though...
Oh, good catch.
we almost fell apart there, didn't we?
Hoofa.
That was close. People were screaming at the camera.
No. Okay. So I don't know anyone. I don't know.
All right, let's skip to the next one. Sinnoh Mega evolved. You
Okay,
have
so-
Garchomp.
Garchomp.
Lucario.
Lucario.
Lucario. That's a good one.
Garchomp, Lucario.
Is there another one? Audino is 5th gen. Isn't it crazy Audino has a Mega Evolution?
Yeah.
Abomasnow. Abomasnow. That's good.
Abomasnow.
Abomasnow. Mega Abomasnow.
Is Abomasnow. Wait, so what do I pick?
Pokemon must originate from this origin. So it's Mega Abomasnow.
All right. Okay.
12%. I
All
think
right.
that's good. Out of 3.
That's good. That's solid.
That's solid.
That's
I feel
solid.
confident about
Good
that.
stuff.
Branched evolutions.
Sinnoh-
Wormadam is my pick with this one.
Wormadam. Wormadam is a damn good one. It's a damn worm one. I'm trying to think
It's
of
a damn worm one.
It's a damn worm one. Probably Wormadam, isn't it?
I think Wormadam is maybe the one. So let's
Yeah, do
Burmy.
Wormadam.
Let's see. Has branched evolutions.
Yeah, I do
So
Burmy.
pre-Evo. So let's do Burmy. Does Burmy have different forms? No, it's just the one, right?
Yeah, it's just Burmy.
100%. It's the only one.
So
that's
that's
the
the
one
one.
that
Okay.
only has it. Okay,
Woo!
great. Phew! Okay, good.
All right.
Flying, evolved by friendship. Crobat.
Crobat's a good one.
Crobat's a good one. Is Toga Kiss? No, that's the shiny stone.
Swoobat is not, right?
I think Swoobat might be. Yes, Swoobat is.
Want to do Swoobat?
Let's do Swoobat.
Swoobat. Swoobity boop boop.
Swoobity boop boop.
Swoobat.
Come on. Oh, whoa, whoa, whoa.
Ah! Why'd
was
you
good.
do that?
I was scared. I for a second I thought it was pre-evolution. For a second, I thought it was pre-evolution.
Scared the shit out of me. All right, we haven't had a really good one yet. Let's make this one a really good one.
Mega evolved flying.
A flying mega evolved. You say that, don't you? Pidgeotto is the one that came to my mind. Salamence, basic. No thanks.
Yeah. Is there another one?
Mega Pinsir.
Mega Pinsir is it flying? It is flying, right?
It sure is flying.
Yes, and it has Aerolate. Okay, I think we go Mega Pinsir.
You think you go Mega Pinsir?
One. I think so.
All right, you do it. I don't want to fucking shit my pants again.
I love Mega Pinsir.
Yeah.
Mega Pinsir. 9%.
9%. That's good.
Sick. That's tight.
Fuck yeah.
That's tight. That's crazy that I completely forget that it gets that tight.
It's all up here.
It's all up there, right?
It's all up here.
Branched evolution flying.
Branched evolution flying, eh?
What am I thinking?
Evolution.
What am I thinking?
Flying, you say.
Fly
away. Well,
is there
I don't know.
It's tricky because a lot of like the bug ones evolve into like Motham and things like that.
But you're looking
that's
for
not,
the...
Yeah, that doesn't... We need one beforehand.
One before.
Okay, skip that for a second. Let's go to Grass evolved by friendship.
Grass evolved by friendship. Badoo is always there.
So let's do Roselia is the evolved one.
Oh, yes, okay.
Yeah,
Evolved.
Roselia evolved one.
There's always Roselia. There's...
What's another one? There's
Roselia is the obvious one, isn't it?
Yeah. Is there one Sunflora uses the Sunstone?
Yeah, you can't do Sunflora.
Is there a new one that what about Blossom? Is Blossom? No. That's another stone. That's I think also a Sunstone.
I think that's a Sunstone.
What about all right. Keep thinking about that. Let's do Grass Mega Evolved.
Grass Mega Evolved.
You got Mega Venusaur
with Mega Venusaur.
Mega Abomasnow. You can do
Mega Sceptile.
Mega Sceptile.
I feel like people forget Mega Sceptile.
Like, people love those starters. I just wonder.
Right. I'm just thinking like.
Is there another one that we're not thinking of?
I think those might be the three. No, is there Mega?
You want to do Mega Sceptile? People will
or
think
Mega
Venusaur.
People will think Mega Venusaur
before they do Mega Sceptile.
I feel like the answer here should have been Mega Abomasnow.
Yeah, I think Abomasnow is probably both the,
you said
the lowest.
Abomasnow?
Abomasnow. Yeah. A Biden Snow.
Okay.
Sceptile.
All right.
Let's see. 40%.
Not great.
Not great.
This is not a good day. This is not a good day.
Like these are big chunky sections,
yeah.
right? Branched evolution. So Gloom is the one that I'm thinking of.
Gloom comes to the top of my head.
I think that's probably the obvious one.
Gloom, eh?
You want to do
I don't like grass types is what I'm learning about myself.
What we're learning is that we don't know enough about grass types.
I don't know. Need to read a book.
Burmy would have been good for this too.
Burmy would have been good. Dig deep. Dig.
Diglett. Is there... Diplin. Applin.
Diplin. Great one.
Applin. So let's do Applin.
Watch, it's going to be 94%.
30%.
Okay.
Other one is Gloom.
Okay.
I think there's only two.
There's only
the other
two.
one is
yeah,
Gloom.
I think so too. Okay, good.
So now these final three, huh?
Yeah,
Which do you want to
sucks.
tackle? You want to do Evolved by Friendship Sinnoh? That's scary to me. That's one's frightening.
It's terrifying.
Because what could it be? What are we thinking that all the baby ones came from?
Lucario.
You want to do? Oh, you're right.
Lucario.
Everyone's gonna say.
But is there a different one?
Everyone's gonna say Lucario.
Everyone's gonna say Lucario.
But I don't know if there's another one.
Everyone's gonna say Lucario.
There probably is, but I'm not thinking about it.
There's certainly.
Let's sit on it for one more second. Branched evolution flying.
This is fascinating to me.
I
think male, female,
birds.
Dragon, water, fire.
Oh yeah, this is okay.
Round, rock.
Oh man. Branched evolution is flying. Do any of the normal birds have different forms?
Oh wait. Evolved by friendship, Sinnoh. How about a Chinchino? Is that Sinnoh?
Chinchino isn't Sinnoh.
Fiddlesticks.
Chinchino is Unova. Yeah, no,
I know.
No, that's Unova.
Flying, huh?
None of the normal birds have different forms, right? Oh, what about unpheasant? Does that count as a branched evolution?
It can't be. No way.
Let's see if it counts.
No, it doesn't. No,
I'm not going to type it. I'm not going to see if there's just two different versions of it.
No, you see it's right there.
Yeah, you're right.
List all types. Poison, flying, no.
Ghost
grass,
type,
flying.
that's a grass flying
Ghost,
type. Jumpluff doesn't
psychic.
have a different form, right?
No, just list all the types.
Bug flying, there's a lot of bug flying types.
It's got to be bug flying, right? No. Okay, so you can't say Nincada.
All right, you think of that. I'm going to try and think of Evolved by Friendship grass. You just want to put Roselia?
I think it might be Roselia. Just get it out of the way. It's going to be 900%.
67%. There was only one other one. No, there must have only been one
This
other
is a terrible day.
Yeah, this is very upsetting.
Disaster.
We fell into the wrong side of history here.
Yeah.
I'm sick of waiting. Let's put Lucario here.
Okay. This is terrible.
This isn't a good showcase for us. 56. Oh, okay.
That's not good.
Oh, I'm telling you, there must only be one other one, and we just picked the one that was slightly in the majority.
I'm not like all the other girls. I don't want to do that. Flying and has branched evolutions, you say. Think normal flying.
I know, normal flying I feel like seems like the route there, but Hoot, Pidgeotto, does Farfetch'd count? No.
Does Farfetch'd can't count.
Spearow.
I'm trying to think. I don't know why I feel like it's in Alola.
Okay, let's think
I
of
don't know
Alola.
why. I feel like there's an Alolan like evolution that is a flying type.
So Lola, that's Picky
Oh,
Peck,
oh,
Cumbeak.
oh! How about fucking Rufflet?
Rufflet?
Braviary Hisui or regular Braviary?
Oh.
Rufflet?
That might be the one.
Rufflet?
Let's see it. Are you ready? You want to try it?
Yeah, do it. Don't tell me. What is it?
It's wrong.
No!
It's wrong. That's crazy that doesn't count.
Is there a Hisuian Rufflet?
No. I don't think so.
So then what the fuck gives?
I think they might be counting the Hisui thing as the same thing as... I mean, that seems crazy. Let's see. Scyther is the only one. That's crazy.
I'm gonna fucking throw a rock against a wall.
That's crazy.
That's horseshit. Guys, fucking do me a favor and go outside Pokedoku Studios and fucking picket fence. Because Rufflet should be one.
Can we see just a second here? I want to see if I can test their little algorithm. Keep playing. Let's go. Braviary, Hisui, and Braviary count as two different ones. I feel like we were robbed here.
I feel gaslit.
Uh-huh.
I feel bamboozled, led astray, hoodwinked.
Yeah.
I feel all those things now.
This is unbelievable.
Do you know how do you know how hard I worked to get here?
To get to that?
Today. That was a horrible showing, guys. I'm sorry about that.
No, I feel like we broke something here.
I feel so gaslit, it's nuts.
I feel like we broke something because they do count as different things.
They count as different things. I'm sorry.
Oh, how do you evolve Hisui get Braviary?
With fucking my dick. Okay, so Lopunny with the friendship, in Sinnoh. That's a good one.
Okay, I wouldn't have thought of
We won with Mega Abomasnow.
I'm telling you, yeah.
We won with Mega Abomasnow. We won with Burmy. Obviously, on Scyther. I feel gaslit because I thought that there was only one 100%.
Yeah, no, they got us there.
Mega Aerodactyl was the correct one, but Pinsir was a close second.
Okay.
Oh, wait, no, tied, actually.
Okay,
9.2%.
Good.
Swoobat, we won again. All right, so
I think we're very good at this. It's just that
the only other one is Leavanny.
For what?
Friendship.
Friendship?
Friendship.
Crazy. I wouldn't have ever thought of that.
Friendship. You know what they say is the strongest thing to make a boat out of?
What? Steel?
Friendship.
Yeah, it works.
And Abomasnow Mega
person.
was this one, and Mega Sceptile was this. All right, guys. And then we won with Applet. This might have been our best performance yet.
I'm telling you, I think we did a very good job.
That was just a hard one.
That was a really hard one. And I also think that we're being cheated here with this Rufflet thing.
I think I'm right, dude. I think I'm right.
Let me just look up one last thing before we call it. Maybe it doesn't count as a branched evolution, but it should. I'm furious.
Hey, yo. What's up, Pokedoku? What the fuck is good, bro? What's happening?
I would be.
It goes, you know what? I've been waiting for people. You keep telling me not to bring this up on the podcast. We're shadow banned. And this is only more evidence. They don't want to see us succeed, bro. They don't want us to succeed. Fuck all yous. They know. I'm on my Katt Williams shit. We're stopping.
Pokedoku offered to suck our dick.
Yeah, he sure did. Stop recording now. All right, cool.
Ah, Jesus.
Hey, if you made it this far in the video, please leave a like and subscribe. If you haven't already, if you're listening on any of the audio apps, leave a 5-star review. And also, you know what they have to do? They have to remember to follow the Bells and Whistles podcast.
Hit that bell.
If you don't, hit the notification bell on YouTube. But if you want to leave a 5-star review, that'd be great. If you want to leave a 4-star review, that's fine. Again, we weren't thrilled with our Pokedoku performance.
No, it's not.
If you want to leave a 3-star review, just please, just anything. anything but. Anything but. It's
Anything
just
but.
not. It's just not the way.
That's not right.
Especially seeing that we're clearly shadow banned. Just don't do it. I'll tell you what you do. You go and you make a comment. Comment on the YouTube video, please. I love him so fucking much. I'm sorry about that. But I reply to every single comment if you want to get a conversation started. Let us know. Did you like this? Did you not like this? Do you want something different? We'll do whatever you say. We're dirty little whores. And if you say, hey, man, fuck all that. I just want to give you some money. What do?
They go to Teespring, maybe.
Fall?
Yeah, I think you used that one.
Yeah, right.
No, it's
No, I never did fall.
You never did fall. Okay. Teespring, baby, our favorite season and our favorite website. If you want to go and support us over there, there's new designs coming your way. I drew a little something. I'm going to send it to Neil any minute now.
Like Neil. Like Neil is in charge of our shop or something.
Oh, sure he is. I'm going to send it to Harvey.
Hey, shout out to Neil.
Shout out to Neil. I'm going to send it to Harvey Weinstein any minute now. No, go over there and you want to check out our stuff. You can get a T-shirt, you can get a mug, you can get socks, you can get a tote bag, you can get you can get a good time going.
You get a puppy.
You can get a puppy if you want to, a little puppy.
Pup.
Yeah, so go over there and support us. I promise that the streaming stuff is coming back. I've been knee deep in rehearsal.
That's right.
All this
That's
time.
right.
I haven't found a
That's
nice day to do it.
Yeah.
But I might do it. Would anybody watch during the day, or are you all at school? I don't want to give my nights over to you folks. That's what I got for you.
All right. You got anything else to say?
I got nothing else to say.
All right, guys. See you next week. Bye.
See ya. What do you want to do? You want to act like you want to act out as,
I got
Katt Williams? What do you want to do? Yeah.
As I piss, I want to piss myself. Pardon me.
Pardon me.